I'd like to begin by firstly thanking everyone for coming to the luncheon today. I know myself, all of our fellows, and then the entire ASF staff and faculty really appreciate you. My name is Briana Pottinger. I'm a fourth-year medical student at McGovern Medical School at UT Health Houston, and I was a recent 2024-2025 ASF fellow, and now a fellow for life. When I first started my ASF journey, my partner Sarah Mansour-Shahi and I had a vision to expand on an ASF legacy project, Safety First. Safety First was first started in 2023 by Dr. Lynn Lee, a pediatrician, when she was a third-year child abuse pediatrics fellow at Texas Children's Hospital. Our mission aimed to implement a child injury prevention intervention in the home, and we've done this through working with the amazing families at New Hope Housing League, which, if you didn't know, is an affordable housing community in South Houston. Few people realize that the leading cause of death in the pediatric population are accidental injuries, and actually every 4 seconds a child is treated for an accidental injury in the emergency department. We decided to work with New Hope because the majority of the resident families come from unstable living situations. They're faced with daily challenges, and every day they're working to get back on their feet and become more independent. Therefore, assessing the safety of their home for their children is often the last thing on their minds. Through our ASF project, we gave interested families child injury prevention education, counseled them on safety precautions for specific areas of their home unit, and more importantly, we were able to offer them free childproofing supplies for their homes and also instruct them on how to properly use them. I remember attending my first New Hope community event as a new ASF fellow. It was a back-to-school event, and my partner and I were really nervous on whether or not the families at New Hope would buy into the project that we loved. We had a table filled with all the childproofing supplies we had to offer, and we were ready to pitch our project. I remember one mom came to chat with us, and she had a 1-year-old in her stroller. I was so focused on our conversation when suddenly I noticed a commotion in my periphery. Somehow, her 1-year-old had managed to climb out of the stroller and fallen on the floor. And after we realized that he was okay and she was reassured, she turned to us and she said, "He's the exact reason why I need your help. Where can I sign up?" After that, with a smile and a sigh of relief, that day we signed her up as well as over 20 interested families. And I knew in my heart that our intervention was needed and that we could make a difference. Throughout my ASF year, I got to know all the families at New Hope on a deeper level. Whether it was concerns about their child getting tangled in the window blind strings, or a new mother with an infant who was crawling and had an obsession with outlets, we were able to offer our supplies and education, and we were always met with gratitude. I watched as the families we served told their neighbors about us and our mission. We were always so happy every time we ran into new families at New Hope and they wanted more supplies. I watched as every time I stepped foot into New Hope Housing League, I was assured that our project was meaningful and that we were making an impact on the lives of the residents every day. My fellowship year taught me so many things about myself, about serving the community, and about the type of physician that I want to be someday. Everything I've done and learned in the past year would not have been possible without our amazing ASF donors, our board, and our staff, who graciously supported me and my fellow cohort every day. So thank you, not only for believing in us and our mission, but in the people we serve as well. Thank you.